welcome to Whispers. Welcome to my life and afterlife. So, I came across a quite interesting comment made by the Sultan of Sokoto with regards to Jihad, and it's ó mà ṣe o, ibi tó bá yẹ ká ti bá ọgbọ́n tá a bá wá bá gàn bẹ́ẹ̀, irú àwọn àgbà rádaràda jákujàku jágànjàgan tí wọn ò tó lé, àwọn alátàtàǹtòtó, àwọn onísọsọsọ, ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa poró ojúkorojú, tó jẹ́ pé ọjọ́ àárọ̀ yín kò jọ yín lójú, ọjọ́ alẹ́ yín kò bá yín lẹ́rù. Tí ẹ wá fẹ́ máa pe ààfin fún wa ládùúgbò àrùn ni àbí kí n lá. So he's the Sultan of Sokoto, and he said, Jihad simply means striving to be a better Muslim, Christian, and human being. It is not about killing anyone. I beg to differ, because that is lie. The liar's lie. The liar's lied, ever lied. If there is anything like that. Okay, before we dive into what he said, let's go see what Jihad is all about. So what does Jihad literally mean? The term Jihad is derived from the Arabic root jahada, meaning to exert strength and effort, to use all means in order to accomplish our task. Can you imagine that? All means, gbogbo nǹkan tó bá máa gbà ni wọ́n máa fún just to kí ló dé. Ọlọ́run ò rorò náà. Báyìí tipátipá báyìí tó láàṣẹ kí ló dé tó máa ń ṣèṣe kàkà kékú má jẹ sèse wọ́n máa fi ṣàwàdà. Kíní kan ní tóun ò bá dùbẹ̀ báyìí tápá títàn lòun máa rún sí. Kí ló dé? Why? Ó ga gan. Exerting strength and effort to use all means in order to accomplish our tasks. Kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Striving or struggling, particularly in a praiseworthy aim. Now, but let me say. So apparently there are two types of jihad. There is the jihad of inner spiritual struggle, that is against sin and evil, and there is a lesser jihad, which can refer to the outward struggle to build a good society or under specific conditions. The armed struggle to defend Islam from aggression. Who is passing the aggression? They are the aggressors. While often associated with holy war in the West, this is a narrow and often inaccurate interpretation. In Islamic tradition, fighting requires strict ethical conditions and rules of engagement, such as protecting non-combat. So, let's go find out what the Sultan of Sokoto is saying. So, it's saying it's not about killing anyone, but they are killing also. They are killing people, no. People are being displaced from their ancestral lands. People are living in IDPs. The inhuman catastrophe that is happening in Nigeria is far worse than the one happening in Gaza. Yet the international community, or even the Nigerians there themselves, they are doing nothing about it. They are letting it slide. They kind of like, God will come and help us. God is not going to come. They think the international bodies will come. The international bodies are not going to come because indirectly they are the ones behind it because of our natural resources. So they're not going to come. The only person that is going to save you is you. Nobody's got your back. The only savior that can save you is yourself. Jesus is busy with, Jesus has not even had the time and whatever to sort out the whatever that is going on with his likewise Anobi is busy busy in Mecca, in Kaaba, sorting out the Arabian affair. So who will now come to your aid? There's nobody coming. So you have to rise up and defend yourself. Because the Sultan of Sokoto of a man, he is lying. He is saying he's not killing anyone, but people are dying. People are being killed day in, day out. Their innocent blood is crying out for revenge. Nigeria is soaked and overflowing in innocent blood of innocent lives being taken every second. And the government, it's a failure because they are supposed to protect the people. There's insecurity. Nobody is safe. And yet, this man that is in the place of authority can come out and lie in the face of it, of the truth being glaring. Yet he's lying. I don't know how they can live with that. How is gonna live with that? I don't know. And this is somebody's father. This is somebody's husband. This is somebody's grandfather behaving like this, acting badly, spewing rubbish in the public space. In the public space. It is sad. So come along with me as we dive into these interesting headlines by the Sultan of Sokoto. I know people, there are comments, so we will go to the comments later and find out how the Nigerian populace are taking this bull SH that is just spewing. Okay, the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Sada Abubakar III, has stressed the need for Nigerians to understand the true meaning of jihad. We know, you can lecture us. Go bad. Not noting that it is not about violence, but about striving for excellence in all spheres of lives. But it also says that it can exalt. It says where is that thing that right now? That I have to exert strength and effort to use all means in order to accomplish tasks, whether good or bad. Okay? But you can say that talk is cheap, Sultan. They are using it the bad way. They are using this energy the bad way. The Sultan stated this in Abuja at the public presentation of Scars, Nigeria's Journey and the Boko Haram Conundrum. Scars. So they acknowledge they are scars. Okay, Nigeria's Journey and Boko Haram. Well, damn them. Even are you going to invite them? During Buhari's babu and monkey, all because of election, you went and brought them right before our eyes on telly. on here. Rufai is saying that they are our brother. There's one other governor, I think it's Governor of Bauchi, is saying they cannot do anything to them. They are negotiating with them. They are pampering them. And people are being displaced. Lives are being lost. The lifeline of people, which is the farm, is being destroyed and taken away from them. And natural resources is being mined and taken out of the country. And yet, they are saying, it's not about killing. They said it that the Boko Haram are their foot soldiers. They are their foot. Are we at war? Are we at war? A country that is at war with itself, we end up in total destruction. Continue. Sultan, bones okay. Jihad simply means striving to be a better Muslim, a better Christian, a better citizen, and a better human being. Fallacy. No, talk is cheap. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry can talk, but the reality doesn't match the talk. The reality is speaking the truth. So whatever it is you are talking, you can bobo them, sha. You guys are boboing each other. It is not talking about killing anyone. Islam harbors extremism, and no true Muslim can claim to follow the teachings of the Prophet while embracing violence. The Sultan said, easier said than done. Are you practicing what you are preaching? Sultan, what happened to you? I saw your picture. You look so haggard. Even in the midst of plenty, you look starved. You look malnutritioned. Origine. Raja. He explained that Islam, properly understood, promotes peaceful coexistence. That is a lie. Peaceful coexistence in Lakpabo. That they are using tipa. They are using tipa by Tulancing. What is, there's nothing peaceful. There's no peaceful coexistence, Koko. And good governance. Where is it? I said talk is cheap. And adding that Islam teachings have over the years helped shape Nigeria's democratic journey by emphasizing justice, accountability, and leadership responsibility. A blatant lie. On the contrary, all this skinny that you said is failure. F9 parallel ni. Tí nǹkan mi bá wà lẹ́yìn F9 parallel, nǹkan tẹ́ mú nìyẹn. Sultan, lẹ́nu ẹ̀, come again. He explained that Islam, properly understood, promotes peaceful coexistence. Is there any peaceful coexistence in the country? Especially where the so-called Muslims are. The Muslims is the Boko, you know them. And good governance. Sultan, a good chunk percentage of your side of the country is not governable. Kò sí traces of governance, good governance. Adding that Islamic teachings have over the years helped shape Nigeria's democratic journey. Really? Help shape. We see the progress. We read the shape. We see. I can see the shape of the shaping. I can see the shape of the shaping by emphasizing justice. When there's injustice in the land, accountability. There's nothing like accountability. Because if there were to be accountability, you this Sultan, you should be in Baga, Mamugarini. All of you so-called elders ẹ̀yin àgbàrá dàdàdà àgbà kan téèyàn wọ́n fi yín joyàwó díẹ̀ ẹ̀ lè gbádìyẹ ẹ wà lọ́jọ́ orí ọmọdé orí ọmọ tuntun ń jábọ́ àgbà yín ò tó lé ọmọdé yín gan-an kò yẹ̀lú àkútúkù yín lọ́nà ẹ kó sákàtàbílítì náà nǹkan tẹ́ bá ṣe máa sọ pé ẹ ṣe gbé ni tó bá fẹ́ tà láti mú yín gan ẹ̀rún párun sẹ́yìn sọ wọ́n ní do you know who I am? Do you know who you are talking to? Wọ́n sọ pé and leadership responsibility lápá abo where is the leadership? Who is leading who? Èkéńbèké sọ̀rọ̀ rán parọ́ fún máa tán rẹ̀ sit down there the blow grammar sit down there the blow grammar. According to him, Islamic institutions such as mosques, scholars, and traditional councils continue to play a stabilizing role in the country by mediating conflicts, guiding leaders, and educating citizens on tolerance and civic duties. All of this, none of in reality, òfò bàbá ńlá yàrá yàrá lè fi pa. Kí lorúkọ ẹ? Sultan bá mi nu ẹnu ibi ẹ̀gbẹ́ irú ọbẹ̀ lónìí kúrò yẹn because on the contrary based on reality facts and figures stabilizing continue to also play the mosques, the scholars and traditional council continue to play a stabilizing role in a destabilized decayed economy society. Kí lẹ̀ ń sọ lẹ́nu tí ó di mediating conflict wọ́n lè mediate kò níye lára àwọn council yìí tẹ́ ẹ ti padà sọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n bá ti gba àwọn boko láàyè ẹ máa tanra yín guiding leaders àwọn leaders wọ́n lè ń guide táwọn olórí boko ẹ máa tanra yín and educating citizens lẹ́nu ẹ̀ Sultan ìwọ you are talking about educating citizens will educate on tolerance and civic duty so jẹ́ pé nílùú yín lápò ọ̀dọ̀ yín lókè ọ̀yà tí anything bá ṣe anything báyìí àwọn àrè tó wà láàrin yín báyìí wọn bá ti wà pẹ̀lú yín fógún ọdún wọn bá ti wà pẹ̀lú yín fọ́gbọ̀n oṣù gbogbo dúkìá àwọn ẹ máa wọlé lọ pa wọ́n ni ẹni kọ́ gbélé wọn kúrò lórí ilẹ̀ oríran alálẹ̀ yín ni wọ́n sọ pé tolerance and civic duties máa tán rẹ̀ kátikàti. Islam is not about seizing power. Well, èyí tẹ́ ẹ̀ practice in Nigeria Sultan is about seizing power o. Ṣé òun ló take care fún wa ni? Islam is not about seizing power. It is about ensuring good governance. Good governance wo lẹ ṣe? And accountability in society. Oh my God. Our democracy has benefited from these values. Okay, your democracy, crazy demonstration, yàrá òkè ọ̀yà is benefiting from it, of course. Níjọba tipátipá. From these values, especially because justice and fairness are principles rooted both in the Quran and in domestic practice. He said, justice and fairness. Is there justice? Is there justice? Is there fairness? Is there fairness in this distribution of the national cake, Sultan? Kó tó wérí bí olótùtù ṣé fairness wà ń bẹ? Ṣé fairness wà nínú kẹ́ máa ká ẹsẹ̀ ẹran méèyàn kẹ́ kó ẹran pọ̀ méèyàn kẹ́ ní population tí yín òun ló pọ̀ jù? Ṣé fairness nìyẹn? Ṣé fairness ni kẹ́ ní ẹ̀yin bá nu ọtí nílùú yín ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tó ń sọ táàkì tí wọ́n mú títọ́ bá tó wo bẹ̀ bá délẹ̀ yín lẹ̀ aráàmù ni. Aráàmù ọtí mímu jẹ́ aráàmù lọ́dọ̀ yín but tax being paid on the same ọtí lápá abòmíì kò ráàmù ńgbà tẹ́ bá jókòó tí tẹ́ yọ̀bẹ tí tẹ́ ń kó jẹ rádaràda. The Sultan also called for stronger interfaith dialogue, stressing that Nigeria's unity depends on mutual understanding between Christians and Muslims. Mutual understanding. Èmi náà rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n kọ́ gàdàgbà síwájú orí òun ló ṣe jẹ́ kí Plateau báyìí sìn ṣe bí Plateau ṣe bára yín ni wọ́n ṣe bí Christians ni wọ́n. Ẹ mà ti fẹ́ pa wọ́n tán. If I know who you are and you know who I am, we can live in peace. Who are you? Tani bàbá ẹ, tani porí máa pọ́pọ́n yà láyé. Who are you by the way, by the bush? What do you mean if I know who you are? Of course, mọ̀ wá now. And you know who I am. Mo ní mo ṣe ń gbé pé who are you? We can live in peace. Lápá abo. Ṣé báyìí lẹ máa lọ bá àwọn èèyàn lórí onírun àlálẹ̀ wọn? Tẹ́ máa dúnkòokò mọ́ wọn, tẹ́ máa pa wọn. Live in peace, really? Understanding one another is the foundation for national security and stability instead. Kò ní dáa fún understanding. Kò ní ragbá fún national security. Ó máa yẹ̀bà fún stability. Lápá abo. He commended General Irabo for writing the book, describing it as a timely resource that not only documents the scars of insurgency, but also provides insights for policy, governance, and national healing. The launch attracted dignitaries, including former President Olusegun Obasanjo. Bẹ́ẹ̀ Olusegun kò tijú kò wọ́n mójú wọn mọ́ra. Wọ́n máa ń bẹ́ káàkiri ní tiwọn kọ́ńkọ́n lé wọn kì í ta wọ́n dì. And Goodluck Jonathan, the Minister of Defense, service chiefs, traditional rulers, senior military officers, and members of the diplomatic corps. Kí làwọn èèyàn wá sọ? Kí làwọn èèyàn sọ? I don't believe sad. Muslims are permitted to lie. Can you imagine? What sort of religion is that? Take care. I don't believe in sad. Muslims are permitted to lie in defense of Islam by the Quran. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe bullshit ni, all na lie. There is a famous Hadith states. The states war is deceit. Can you imagine? Off point. Baba ńlá off point. Mama waga. Yeah, laugh at that. Yeah, right. As Santa Claus is black and lives in the Sahara Desert. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o. Kò òjò. Èyí ò bàbá bàtàn. Bátakún. Kò tiẹ̀ sí ètò bára wọn lọ. Ó tún kúrújú. Somebody said what the Sultan did there is called Tekir. It's an Islamic concept taught by Muhammad to further the propagation of Islam around the world. If you read the Quran, Jihad is a call to arms and killing of everyone who doesn't believe in the Prophet Muhammad and his message. Abi? No mind the bagger. Jihad simply means killing anybody who doesn't believe in Islam, the religion of... He is a bloody liar and a good one at that. And a good one. Jihad that we've seen and used to means killing the innocent and defenseless. That is the reality. That is the reality on ground. Killing the innocent and defenseless. Except the Quran now has a New Testament. Otherwise, the jihad still means holy war, and nobody strives to be a better person by fighting with another. What a contradiction! The whole thing is contradicting itself. Mm-hmm. Go. Terrorizing other people, killing them for what? For what? He's not fooling anybody now. Keep deceiving yourself. At your age and exposure, you still think everybody is stupid. Abio is the stupid one. It's the stupidest one. Stupidest one for that matter. The spiritual head of all Fulani Meyeti Allah killers have spoken. If you don't know the Fulani by now in 2025, then the foolishness is on you. First of all, the houses that you have been killing from 1804 of Usman Danfodio Jihad. First, let the Hausas breathe and vacate your authority over Hausa land. As for the rest of Nigerians, believe the Sultan and you perish. Absolutely. See the fully supposed leader of the North, that's how they infiltrate you by force brainwashing you. In 2025, you want to redefine jihad for us. Are we joking? And the continent Abi na Naija? We are more bloody lies. Absolutely. A liar. Don't forget they are allowed to lie to Christians by their religion. Can you imagine? That is tequila that you just did. You just did tequila now. Can you imagine? Somebody said deep down in the heart we know it's true. We know it isn't true as jihad is synonymous with killing up for religion. Yes, so. Lies and deceptions of the highest order. Can you imagine? At quarter to grave. Smashing my head, people like you are the problem we have. Whatever the Islamic scholars say is immaterial because there would always be those who would stand by what their religious book says. Thus, what matters is what the Quran and Hadith says. Wage war against non-Muslims. Give them 3 options. Convert to Islam or pay the jizya or die. Can you imagine? Abio, I guess the Sultan did not get the memo, or maybe he's reading the edited version. Can you imagine? So, what was Usman Danfodio's jihad of the 19th century meant? You can't rewrite history. You can't use falsehoods to embellish facts. Even when Muhammad embarked on his jihad in Medina, was it what he intended? How would you then spill human blood and destroy properties in your bid to become a better person? Carry your umbilical eyes, come out for road, or can you imagine? Instead of Nigeria to practice Islam, Nigeria should be divided. Divide Nigeria. Sultan, you are not saying the truth. You didn't know that some Christians read and understand Quran. Action speaks louder than voice. Yes, so get out of here. Who asked? You go explain tire. As he hit Jihad. You people think we're stupid. I don't know. They know the rate us, so. They know the rate us at all. Somebody said, yet you never condemned the killing of Deborah. Serving to be a better Muslim is doing the work of Muhammad, which is no. What's this person saying? After committing hideous atrocities, they will send this demon to come and deceive the gullible. Split this shithole. Let everybody manage their own side. Absolutely. Hmm. Hmm. Ah. Hmm. Hmm. Jihad simply means killing an unbelievers for your Allah, which is evil, and Christians are unbelievers to your own belief. Likewise, traditional religion. Kò yé mi o. Ṣé tipátipá ni? Kì í ṣe tipátipá now. Under human rights, I have the right to my own religion, to serve whoever I want as my Lord and Savior. Do I have to follow you? Do I have to serve your God? Sultan of Sokoto, nǹkan tó sọ gbélé bàbá ńlá ìyálà ìyàrá ní irọ́ tó jìnnà sóòótọ́, kódà jíjìnnà ẹ̀gọ́ ó lọ fáfáà. Bọ́ọ̀rùn ṣe jìnnà sáyé ni ló ṣe no. Oh God, can you see them? They know the waiters. I don't know what they are taking us for, but one day monkey go market, go come back. Ain't no go come back. We're getting there gradually. So that is it. That is it. That is Sultan lying through his teeth to us in broad daylight like this. Excuse me, in broad daylight, in our faces. Because they know the rate us, because they know say, what we could do. Time will tell. Time will tell. So until I come your way again, thanks for listening to me. Bye.